Hey everyone, Lou Clark here, and in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 tips on how to change your money mindset. But before I get started, I just want to remind you, after you're done watching this video, make sure you check out the links in the description below for a bunch of freebies, other videos, and great resources for you to work on your time, your money, your mindset, your confidence, your business. Make sure you check it out. Oh, and I'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel. Okay. Money mindset. What is it? Well, it is actually a term that's used to talk about how you think about money. So if you are someone who looks at money and thinks, I'll never have enough, I'm broke, I don't deserve it. How come I always have more month than money? Meaning you spend all your money before the month is over. I just can't seem to figure out how to make money work for me. I'm working for the dollar. I work more than I make. Think about that. People who work overtime, they get so excited because they put all these overtime hours in, and then they get their paycheck and realize the government took most of their overtime. It happens. That type of a mindset, though, about talking all the negative thoughts about money is actually a negative money mindset or a poor money mindset. And yes, there are tons of people, tons of teachers, researchers, scientists, gurus that teach all about mindset and how you can change your mindset to change your life, how you can become a better person if you change the way you think about things, because thoughts become things. And it's the same with money. If you stress about money, if you sit and think about what you don't have, if you always are in the defense mechanism mode with money, if you're at the grocery store swiping your debit or credit card and praying that it's going to go through, you probably need to do a mental check of your mindset around money. And a lot of times our money mindset has come from when we were kids. As children, we adapted to our parents' mindsets. And we've grown up with those unless we've chosen to change them. So for example, we have 4 kids. And when I look at my 4 teenage boys now, I can tell you exactly where my husband and my money mindset was when we were raising them from the ages of about 3 to 7. Because they all have different qualities, different thought patterns, different mindset around money. And the older one is now learning what we had to learn, right? He learned with us, where the younger one, as soon as he gets money, he takes a little bit for himself and puts the rest away. And I'm like, wow, where did you learn that? Your brothers weren't like that. No, because of what we taught them. So the first tip is that I want you to give yourself some breathing space. I want you to give yourself some credit, because a lot of the money mindset and the habits you have around money are kind of adapted from your parents and the way they lived. So don't put all the blame on yourself. So let's just clean slate, right? Wipe that board clean. Just wipe it clean. Okay, it's clean. Not that there was anything on it, but I'm just giving you an example. Okay, that's the first thing you're going to do to change your money mindset is you got to wipe that clean. Get rid of the guilt. Because it's not your fault. And if you're my age, 40-somethings, you're probably looking back at school, public school, high school, and realizing like they never taught us about money. And if you took a finance class or a business class, it was really around accounting or investments or buying a vehicle. It was never around cash flows and budgets and money mindset. Okay, so give yourself a break. Tip number 1. Tip number 2, decide. You need to make the decision you want to live differently. Now, this one isn't easy because it means changing habits. And it takes at least 66 days to create a new habit. I just learned that, by the way. I always thought it was 21 days or 30, but it's actually 66. So what you have to do today is decide, I'm no longer going to live the way I'm living with my money. My money works for me. And the best way you can make that decision is to start using money mantras. So my money works for me. I am in charge of my money. You can do a mantra of my money has no grip on me, but that's still a negative thought. So we want to change it to positive. So think of the different mantras that you can use in order to help you make the decision. Because I can say, yeah, I'm changing my money mindset. Okay. Now what do I do? Mantras. That's really easy. The ones that change mindset are like, I am smart, I am positive, I'm confident, I am passionate, I am poised, I'm abundant. That's a good one you can use. But you actually need in the decision making to start talking to your money in your head. So I control my money. I control my money. I control my money. I have control over my money. My money doesn't control me. I control my money. Start with making the decision. There's a good resource down below for mantras if you want. I have a 52 money mantra PDF that you can grab below as well. So you have one mantra for every single week. It's really cool. Tip number 3. And you may not like this tip, but I'm going to tell you it's something that has to be done. You need to look at the last 3 to 6 months to understand where your money has been going. Are you eating a copious amount of takeout? Are you drinking way too many coffees? Are you buying groceries you're throwing in the garbage? Are you charging things to your credit card which you cannot pay off by the end of the month and you have an absurd interest rate and now your money is going to interest, which you get nothing for? There's nothing there. You're just giving your money away. Are you spending too much money on makeup or clothes or shoes or sports or gambling or technology, garden supplies, house decor? Where is your money going? Because until you understand where your money went, you can't create where it's going to go. So once you go through the 3 to 6 months and figure out where you're spending your money, yes, it's like ripping off the biggest Band-Aid from the most sensitive spot in your entire body. But once you rip it, it's so much easier to heal. So look at where you're going. From there, bonus tip. Number 4, let's go with the bonus tip. Once you figure out where you've been spending, give yourself a slap on the wrist. Give yourself the, I didn't know better. I really was just following what I've been taught, right? Then create a budget. The word budget. I know. It doesn't have to be hard. It can be really, really simple. There's a free one down below. Just fill it out. Okay? But you're going to create a budget. And it's not something that's going to feel like you're in prison from spending money. No, it's going to help you. So if in the last 3 to 6 months, on average, you were spending $500 a month on eating out, we're going to make that now $100 or $200. Because we need to find out where your money's going so you have more. Because I'm telling you, you're overspending. To recap, here are the 4, because you got a bonus, tips. Number 1, remove the guilt, frustration that you hold over yourself because of your relationship or lack thereof of money. It's not your fault. Number 2, make a decision to make a decision. Make the decision to change. Make the decision to change the habit. And we're going to do that through money mantras. And start telling yourself you're better with money. Because what you think, you become. Thoughts are things. They become things. This phone was a thought for somebody, and now it's a thing. This lipstick was a thought for somebody, and now it's a thing. Thoughts become things. Number 3, look back at your last 3 to 6 months of spending habits and see where you're spending your money. Rip off the Band-Aid. It is the scariest thing you're going to ever do, but it's the best thing you could ever do for your money. And bonus tip number 4 is once you figure out where you're spending your money, create a new budget for your lifestyle so that you have some money at the end of the budget that you can invest or pay off debt or buy something that's going to help you in the future. Take those 4 tips, do something with them. Because it's really, really important that you change your money mindset because nobody's going to change it for you. And just a reminder, there's links below. I have a T-10 money mindset reset program. It's $10, 10 days, $10. It's really, really good and people have seen massive results from it. That link is below. But even if you just take the free quiz, please take action from this video using the links in the description. And don't forget, if you really liked this video, please share it and maybe subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the community. Until next time, Lou Clark saying, it's in your control to fix your money mindset. Let's do it together.